We are hope.
We are honor!
We are courage!
We are justice.
We are compassion.
We are determination.
We are harmony.
We are Overwatch.
We're still in the middle of this massive ice storm. It's crazy. We missed our resupply window and we're low on rations. So, Captain Opara is having the team hibernate.
Come on, May. Cryo chamber time.
Already?
An hour ago.
Be right there.
Snowball, give me my box back.
I'm leaving the sensors on, so when we wake up, I'll have a whole new data set to examine.
May, you're holding up nap time.
Sorry. Bye.
Fever whenever you're around. Can't find the way that you mess with my temperature.
Overwatch was looking for a hotshot pilot to test their next generation teleporting fighter, the Slipstream. Enter Lena Upton. Call sign Tracer. That's me. It was the sort of opportunity I dreamed of my whole life. But on my first flight, the teleportation matrix malfunctioned and I disappeared. I was missing for months, and no one knew where or when I'd gone. By the time Overwatch found me, I was little more than a ghost. The doctors call my condition chronal disassociation. I faded in and out of existence, disappearing for hours and days at a time. And even when I was there, I couldn't touch anything. But my friend Winston would not give up. He kept at it, day and night, until he invented the chronal harness that keeps me anchored to the present. I was myself again. Even better, it turned my condition into something great. I had control over my own time, and I could speed it up and slow it down at will. My career as a pilot was over, but my life as an Overwatch agent had begun. Sounds like someone needs me. But don't worry, we'll have plenty of time for stories later. Cheers!
One of our enemies is growing bolder. Over the past years, they have targeted us in cities across the globe. They are resourceful, they are determined, and they are not bound by the same rules as us. This is where we bring them down. We're still settling in, but we've already gathered good intelligence.
Told you Gerard is the best.
Commander Reyes is just being nice because of that time I saved him in Cape Town.
Haven't heard that one.
Story time can wait, McCree. The intel still points to Talon being behind the attacks?
Yes, we're just starting to get an idea of how large their operations truly are. We've learned more about the man who organized the attack on us in Oslo, Antonio, influential businessman, and high-level player in Talon. His compound in Venice is a hotbed of illegal activity.
But that's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Who's up for a road trip?
Nah, he's too well connected. If we apprehended him, his friends in the government would secure its release. But the people that work for him are a different story. Overwatch can use the intelligence gathered here to bring charges against them. That will disrupt Antonio's cash flows, and without resources, he'll lose his friends in high places. Talon will never suspect what we're planning.
If they hit us from the shadows, we can do the same.
We will drag them out of the shadows and into the light of day.
Good to be working with you again.
You too. I'll be here until we're fully operational. Then we can discuss our next move with Commander Morrison.
Are you going to spill the beans about Cape Town? Or do I have to take Gerard out for drinks to get the full story? Oh, come on, Gabe. The details. Dr. Ziegler says Gerard will make a full recovery.
And what about them? We can't walk away from this, Jack.
We won't, but we have to be smart about it. I'll open an official investigation on Antonio with the Italian government. We'll do this by the book.
By the book? Isn't working. Antonio will weasel his way out of this. Gerard knew that. You know that. We need to take the initiative. Snatch Antonio. Question him for a few days.
If Overwatch violates a nation's sovereignty and ignores the law, it erodes the trust placed in us.
It will make Talon think twice before they hit us again.
We can't risk something like this going public.
Antonio's friends in the government won't want this in the press either. They know we'll shine a light on his dirty business dealings. If we don't do something, you're going to need a lot more flags.
Gabe, I can't officially sanction something like this.
Not officially. No one will ever know Blackwatch was there.
I'll leave the final call to you, but ask yourself, in the long run, will this help Overwatch keep the world safe?
Still up for that road trip?
I thought you'd never ask. I've been getting Antonio's gift ready.
Simmer down. We're saving him a seat for the ride back.
We should be sending a stronger message.
I want what you want, but this is just the beginning. We'll use what he knows to hit Talon harder next time. Trust me.
He won't talk.
He will. After he sees what he's up against. Our enemies think they can get away with this. They think Overwatch has limits to how far it will go to protect the world, because it follows a system of rules that Talon doesn't play by. But what they don't realize is, I don't play by those rules either.
Gabriel, start from the beginning.
We arrived in the Venice safe house and set up surveillance on the manor. We executed our plan under cover of darkness. Are you sure you want to hear about this, Jack?
You haven't left me much choice.
Whatever happened to plausible deniability?
A little late for that. Tell me what actually happened.
An Overwatch facility was attacked. The team needed to respond, but officially, their hands were tied. Luckily, Blackwatch plays by its own rules. We all knew who was responsible. Rumor had it he'd be well protected. Our mission was to drop in and get him out so he could face the music. At least, that's how it was supposed to go.
Good evening, Commander Reyes. How will this look on the news? Overwatch unlawfully abducting a respected businessman? Even if you take me now, my friends would have me released within the week. All this theatrics have been a waste of our time.
You're right.
Reyes, what did you do? This was not the plan!
Well, looks like we're going with Plan B.
Well, Jack, that's one hell of a story. Everyone through the breach. We're getting out of here.
We need to head to the extraction point right away.
So much for keeping a low profile.
North out of rescue.
Someone deal with that assassin.
Keep your distance from her. Feels like Talon is mobilizing an entire army to stop us. Our target was dead. So, I guess he got what was coming to him. Still, it didn't seem right. But that wasn't the end of our problems. For the first time, people knew we were out there. New faces stepped up to fill the void in Talon. And I can't help but wonder if that's where it all started to go wrong.
Null Sector is holding Mondada, Mayor Nada, and 100 prisoners in the power plant. It's all walled off. You want in, you're gonna need to blow open the doors. That's assuming you can get past the air defenses. Whoa! I'll call you back. Things are getting a little dicey here. McCree out.
What's McCree doing in London, Gabriel?
Looks like he's investigating the situation on the ground.
What I meant to say was, Gabriel, what is McCree doing in a place where Overwatch is not supposed to be operating when he and the rest of Blackwatch are suspended?
Vacation?
In London? Jesse
Gabe, anything else you're not telling me? Any other assets you have lurking around?
Nothing you need to know about.
That's reassuring.
I want to know how Null Sector caught us so off guard.
We've always had a blind spot when it comes to the Omnics. Null Sector's been around for a while, but they've been underground. They say they're fighting for Omnic rights, but they're extremists. They'll do whatever it takes.
They're not extremists, Gabriel, they're terrorists.
Call them what you want. They have support, especially when you consider how people treat Omnics in the UK. Omnics built their cities and did the jobs humans didn't want to do. In return, no rights and no citizenship. What did we expect? The Magna Carta was written 1,000 years ago.
Commander Morrison, priority communication from Downing Street. Send it through. Prime Minister's not budging. We're still not authorized to operate in England.
You can't be serious.
Sounds like the Brits have the situation under control.
Ever the hero, Gabriel.
I'm not the one with a statue.
Sir, I have Director Petrus on the line. Have him hold. I'll take the call in my office. You think we should get involved?
I didn't say that, but in the end, it should be our choice. Your choice.
We've been taking a lot of heat lately. I'm not sure Overwatch can afford another public relations nightmare.
That doesn't mean we shouldn't do something. Better not keep the director waiting, Jack.
I could always delegate the task to you.
And I thought you liked me.
I changed my mind. Come on! How is she doing?
Unfortunately, we don't know too much about her condition, but assuming she doesn't experience any setbacks, I think she's fit for active duty. We will need to continue monitoring her to see how she copes. Turns out, time travel isn't an exact science, is it, Winston?
Problems? No. Well, nothing too serious, sir. In the context of someone who can get lost in time, what does nothing too serious mean, Winston? Just a few reliability issues to work out, sir. Not bad.
Has there been any update on the situation in London, Commander?
Nothing good. The Prime Minister has expressly forbidden us from intervening.
He's a fool then. How many thousands in King's Row are in need of medical aid? What happens when Null Sector takes more of the city? It'll be Egypt all over again, and we don't have the resources to deal with another humanitarian crisis. This is what Overwatch was made for. Instead of wasting time sitting on the sidelines, we could be saving lives.
I don't disagree, Doctor, but my hands are tied.
Well, that's not good enough, Jack, and a lot of people are going to die.
I know, Dr. Ziegler. Tell Oxton I'd like to speak to her when she's finished here.
Sir, Lena Oxton is here.
Send her in.
You wanted to see me, sir?
That didn't take long.
I'm not sure if you've heard, but I'm very quick, sir.
I know. I watched your training session today. Most people in your position would have given up after the accident. But you've stuck with it. I'm impressed. I wanted to discuss your desire to be promoted to active duty. As you know, I have concerns.
Sir? Is that London? I have to know. Why haven't we gotten involved yet?
There's nothing to be done. In your Prime Minister's infinite wisdom, he's decided we're not wanted there.
But they need our help, sir. I've seen the news. There's no reason to think that a few more weeks will change anything. And by then, Mondata and all the other hostages could be dead. And if we don't do something, it'll only be the beginning. Null Sector's in the heart of London. In a month, they've undone all the progress we've made and destroyed thousands of years of our history. Sir, do you know why I stuck with this? Why I decided to leave the flight test program and begin training as an Overwatch agent? It's because I believe that if I could figure this out, I could be an asset. I could make this world a better place. I fought to survive, and I'm willing to fight for the world too. I might be out of line, sir, but I won't apologize.
I remember when the crisis broke out across America. It's why I enlisted, and why I signed up for the enhancement program. They were willing to try anything. Commander Reyes and I, well, they tried everything. But politics, mismanagement, egos, at the end of the day, Overwatch was the only way to win that war. But we had to be given a chance.
You still have one, sir.
Thank you, Oxton. That'll be all.
Director Petrus is insisting on speaking with you, sir.
Very well. Put him through. Actually, tell him I'll call him back.
Only the three of us, huh? Just like the old days. Jack must be feeling nostalgic. We're the old ones these days, my friend.
The commander has been under a lot of stress lately. His decision-making has been interesting.
Any ideas what changed his mind?
A fresh perspective.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Cadet Oxton, reporting for duty.
Looks like the cavalry's here.
My name's Oxton.
Good for you. I'll be on the ship.
What's his problem?
I wouldn't take it personally. He's always like that. The commander has told me to keep an eye on you. We've invested a great deal in your career, after all. Think he likes you.
Me?
He said you are very persuasive. There's a lot of people depending on us, Lena. Just call for help if you need me.
Welcome to the team, rookie.
The cavalry's here. Not bad. Not half bad.
"20 years after we won the war against the Omnics, we were no closer to living together in peace. The building of a new home for the Omnics in London was supposed to be the first step in improving human-robot relations. But it never had a chance. The Omnic extremist group, Null Sector, launched a surprise attack on King's Row. Hundreds were killed, and thousands more were displaced as they took control. Now, they are hunting down the last of the survivors. It could be the beginning of a new war between humans and Omnics. Unless we can stop them. Commander Morrison has sent our strike team to liberate the city. It's my first mission, and the only way to save my home. I hope we're not too late.
This is Morrison. London has been attacked. King's Row has fallen. We're on the brink of open war.
Hundreds are dead and thousands injured.
Team, it's up to you. Lieutenant Wilhelm reporting. We will not let you down, Commander.
We will save who we can.
Blackwatch assets report heavy fortifications in the area. They have complete tactical control.
You leave that to me. I've got something special planned.
Strike team, we're counting on you. And keep the rookie safe.
You can count on me, sir.
Watch your back! Moving the payload!
Push forward. You got it.
makes us stronger.
Shield generator test. Ready to proceed. Now. No need for that, Winston. Your heart rate is through the roof.
I told you to stop monitoring my vitals, Athena.
Very well. It has been 43 days, 7 hours, and 29 seconds since your last cardio workout. Remember, a healthy body is a
Healthy mind. That's why I have this.
Every time you see news of this sort, we go through this. I remind you, recalling Overwatch agents to active duty comes with great risk. The Petrus Act clearly states any Overwatch activity is deemed illegal and punishable by prosecution.
I know. You're right. That's the way the world is. But I do miss the old days.
I think you have something that belongs to me. Hand them over. Oh, it's okay. You're not in trouble. Oh, I'll trade you. There you go, buddy. Well, there's not much to see from in here, kiddo. But you know there's more out there, don't you? Come on. It's time I showed you something.
I'm detecting intruders.
Calvin, Athena, kill the lights.
Security protocols failing. Winston, Reaper is extracting the Overwatch agent database. Extraction at 32%.
You took these because you wanted to see if there was more out there. Well, see for yourself. Always remember, never accept the world as it appears to be. Dare to see it for what it could be.
Winston! He's going to have all agents' locations.
I'll be sure to send them your regards, monkey.
I'm not a monkey. I'm a scientist.
Extraction 90%. Failing 98%.
Hang on, Athena. Athena? Athena!
Virus quarantined. I'm running diagnostics on the core database. Restoring systems.
Never accept the world as it appears to be. Dare to see it for what it could be.
Establishing agent connections.
Winston? Is that you, love? It's been too long!
Yes. Yes, it has.
Get up, Snowball. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Now, let's see what our new dataset looks like. The atmospheric fluctuations above the anomaly have gotten... It's much worse than we predicted. We have to get this to headquarters. Where is all this data coming from? Snowball, how long have we all been asleep? What? No! Overwatch would have come for us. And the comms are down? Gone? Nobody even knows we're here. Wait a minute. Where is everybody? Take our work to the world, my friends. I mean, I will try. The dish is broken. How do I get this data out? Do this alone. I wish you guys were here. Thank you, Snowball. At least I still have you. Let's see if we can make the batteries last a little longer. Wait, what is this? This is broadcasting on the Overwatch emergency frequency. Maybe someone knows we're here. If I could just... Come on, Snowball. We're not on ice yet. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That was the last battery, wasn't it? I can't believe I forgot about the batteries. Without power, we're dead. There has to be a way. Think. I just needed a little more time. The power! Snowball! What? No! Snowball! You can't. Thank you, my friend. Wow. Come on. Winston? Oh my gosh! Come on!
People decided they were better off without us. They even called us criminals. They tore our family apart. But look around! Someone has to do something! We have to do something! We can make a difference again. The world needs us now, more than ever. Are you with me?
Yes, Winston. I am with you. Rise and shine, Snowball! We're on our way!
When I was a girl, I had a fear of spiders. I was told they felt no emotion. that their hearts never beat. But I know the truth.
Human, machine, we are all one within the iris. Before me, I see the future. Humans and Omnics standing together. United by compassion. While common hopes and dreams.
Love. Monarch is in danger! Shoot her on the roof! I repeat, shoot her on the roof!
This is a secure channel. No one's...
Monarch is in danger! Get him out of here!
Identify yourself immediately. All rooftop teams, check and clear. Halo is leaving. I repeat, Halo is leaving. Sir, there's been a breach. We need to leave now. Chariot, this is Team 1. Halo is coming in hot. Over.
Huh?
Such a sweet, foolish girl.
What's that?
Looks like the party is over.
Why would you do this?
Adieu, chérie. 'Cause 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 'c When I was a girl, I had a fear of spiders. I was told they felt no emotion, that their hearts never beat. But I know the truth. At the moment of the kill, they are never more alive.
Genji? Are you okay?
Yes, Master. I am sorry for disappearing.
Do not be sorry. Though it is currently 2 degrees Celsius, aren't you cold?
It is fine. It is similar to the snow from the Swiss base. The cold against the last parts of my face reminds me of the man that I still am and am not. They were like a family to me, I suppose, but every moment reminded me of the parts of me that were not human. And now, even here, I do not know. I fear I will never belong.
Do you think I have a soul, Genji? Ah, I did not mean to alarm you, nor distract from your thoughts. I ask for your opinion because I myself am not sure. We are told often as Omnics that a soul is what defines a being, but I do not exactly agree. Humans have always asked us, how can we believe an Omnic has good intentions when their coding shaped who they are? A human can do good deeds for good sake, but an Omnic will do it because they are ordered, and orders have changed in the past. And my brothers rebelled. No, they said, we are just like you. All of us are the same underneath. But the humans had a point. We are not the same. At our core, we are vastly different beings. But that does not make us less. We bicker, we love, we hurt. We think, therefore we are. But they cling to things that make us sane, that make us human. We are unique in our existence. Why do we try to prove that we are not? There is nothing like you, Genji. It is hard, I understand. But it is not wrong. It is not ugly. I hope you feel proud of that someday. I hope you let your individuality set you free. I will join the others for meditation soon. Shall I bring you some tea?
Now, head inside. I will join you, Master.
My family tells of an ancient legend about 2 great dragon brothers. The dragon of the North Wind and the dragon of the South Wind. Together, they upheld balance and harmony in the heavens. But the 2 brothers argued over who could better rule their land. Their quarrel turned to rage, and their violent struggle darkened the skies, until the dragon of the South Wind struck down his brother, who fell to earth. shattering the land. The South Wind had triumphed, but as time passed and he realized his solitude, the sweetness of victory turned to ash. For years, the bereft dragon's grief threw the world into discord, and he knew only bitterness and sorrow. One day, a stranger called up to the dragon and asked, "O Dragon Lord, why are you so distraught?" The dragon told him, "Seeking power, I killed my brother, but without him, I am lost." The stranger replied, "You have inflicted wounds upon yourself, but now you must heal. Walk the earth on 2 feet as I do. Find value in humility. Then you will find peace."
You are not the first assassin sent to kill me. And you will not be the last.
You are bold to come to Shimara Castle, the den of your enemies.
This was once my home. Did your masters not tell you who I was?
I know who you are, Hanzo. I know you come here every year on the same day. You risk so much to honor someone you murdered.
You know nothing of what happened.
I know you tell yourself that your brother disobeyed the clan, and that you have to kill him to maintain order. That it was your duty.
It was my duty, and my burden. That does not mean I do not honor him!
You think you honor your brother Genji with incense and offerings? Honor resides in one's actions.
You dare to lecture me about honor? You are not worthy to say his name! Ryuga waga teki wo kurau! Ryujin no ken wo kure! Only a Shamada can control the dragons. Who are you? Do it then. Kill me.
No. I will not grant you the death you wish for. You still have a purpose in this life, brother.
No. No. My brother is dead. Genji.
The dragon knelt upon the ground. For the first time, he was able to clearly see the world around him, and he became human. The stranger revealed himself as his fallen brother. Reunited, the two set out to rebuild what they had once destroyed.
What have you become?
I have accepted what I am, and I have forgiven you. Now you must forgive yourself. The world is changing once again, Hanzo, and it's time to pick a side.
Real life is not like the stories our father told us. You were a fool for believing it so.
Perhaps I am a fool to think there is still hope for you. But I do. Think on that, brother.
I led Overwatch for 20 years. We ended the Omnic crisis and paved the way to a better future. Those were the good old days. They didn't last. Bad guys popped up all over the world. Lots of folks said we failed to keep the world safe. Protests broke out. They said that we were the problem, and people called for my head. They almost got their wish. It was a conspiracy. Overwatch got hit from inside and out. Our enemies blew up our headquarters, and me with it. They thought I died. Part of me did. But the war goes on. Now, I move in secret, striking from the shadows, hunting all those that brought Overwatch down. Call me a vigilante if you want. Truth is, I'm just a soldier.
I'm not a baby anymore, Mama. Stop treating me like one.
Listen to me, mija. Get the flour and get back quickly. No stops.
Fine.
I worry about Alejandra every day. No longer a child and nowhere near grown up. She is at a crossroads. I tell her about the heroes who saved our world time and time again because I want to give her hope. But I'm afraid that she could be forced to make a choice that will decide the direction of her life.
Hey, Ale! Where you going, girl?
Nowhere?
Nowhere's right. Come here. You gotta see this. Here. Look at this thing. Give him what he deserves.
I don't know. I've gotta go.
Come on. Do it! It's just a bucket of bolts.
I have to go to the store before it closes or my mama's gonna kill me.
Oops. Hey! It's gonna be hard without any money, Nina.
Come on! Give it back! I need it!
Let's go!
Hey! Where are you going? My money!
check that out! Hey, come on, compa, get up. Who's that? You see anything? Who's there? Enough games, perro! Come out and fight! No, please, please.
These aren't your streets anymore!
No, please,
Get on the truck, let's go!
You don't get off that easy.
Eat this!
You saved me. Why?
Old habits die hard, I guess. Run home, kid. It ain't safe out here.
You're one of those heroes, aren't you?
Not anymore.
I think you are.
I've been worried sick. Oh, I'm sorry, Mama, but you won't believe what happened tonight. Los muertos, they came and they took my money.
And then there are the times when I see her smile and the hope in her eyes, and I think maybe I don't need to worry about Alejandra after all.
My dearest Fariha, every mother hopes for a better life for her daughter. I was willing to fight and die for it. I taught you that there is nothing more important than protecting the ones you love. You grew up surrounded by heroes. They filled your head with stories of adventure and dreams of glory. And one day, you wanted to join them. But it was not the life I wanted for you. I never told you of the weight I carry from all those I killed to keep everyone safe. But I always did what was asked of me. Until one day, I could not take the life I needed to. I hesitated, and everything changed. The people who I was supposed to protect died, and I was left behind, gravely wounded. The world believed that I was dead. I thought perhaps that was for the best. I've lost so much in my life. I've said goodbye to so many friends. I've buried the ones closest to me. But for all that I have lost, I know that there are still people who need to be protected. So I cannot stop fighting. Not yet. Not while there are people still waiting for me. One day, I hope you'll understand. Your mother, Anna.
Who is Sombra? To the system, she's nobody. She doesn't exist. No one remembers the girl. There were 1,000 children like her after the war. But none of them could hack like she could. And she learned that people were just as easily manipulated. Now she understood how the world worked. Information is power. So she kept hacking. Politicians, corporations, governments. It was an addiction. But for the first time, someone noticed her. When your hardware's obsolete, it's time to upgrade. The girl was gone, and Sombra was born. Now, I'm ready. I'll find out who really runs the world. I'll find their weaknesses and how to exploit them. And when I do, I'll be the one pulling the strings. Who is Sombra? You'll never know. Adios.
Tonight, on A Moment in Crime, their spree of mayhem and chaos has caused untold millions in property damage around the world. But who are these two deranged junkers, and what inspired their orgy of destruction? Is this the work of master criminals, or just a couple of idiots? It was Junkrat who masterminded this string of attacks that has stretched from the Australian outback to Kings Row and beyond. Now this explosives-obsessed freak has his sights set on even greater acts of destruction. His co-conspirator, Roadhog, is a remorseless killer who hides his face behind a mask. This giant of a man is more than happy to use violence to resolve any situation. Together they have burned, bombed, robbed, and killed their way across the world. And their calamitous crime spree shows no sign of slowing down. Following their personal creed of no job too big, no score too small, it seems as though there is no end in sight to this senseless rampage. Unless we get your help. If you have any information as to the whereabouts of these two extremely dangerous criminals, you need to contact us right away. Remember, crime doesn't pay, but we do.
I thought this was supposed to be the most advanced security system on the planet. We don't have all day. Hurry up.
Enough. Do you have satellite?
Of course. Are you certain the target is on site? Oh, she's here, all right. Okay, you're in.
I cannot wait until the inspection is over.
The door. Sombra.
Turrets are down. I am in position. Sombra, time to target. Incoming, right now.
Chairman Bolskaya, the new guidance systems. There will be the difference in destroying the hated Omnics.
Tell me we're still on schedule. The Omnium will not wait for us to be ready before they attack again. Our first new mechs in a decade. This will ensure the future of Russia.
Just a little bit further.
Volskaya, let's move!
Widowmaker, hold the perimeter. We'll take over. Sombra, I'm cut off. It's on you now.
I'm all over it.
She's getting away!
Fire on catwalk! Level 3!
Sombra, status.
I'm working on it!
Where did she go? Find her!
Volskaya. You have no idea what it took for me to make this meeting happen. Relájate, I'm not going to kill you. I mean, I'm the one that set off the alarm.
Sombra, do you have the target?
Okay, listen. I'm here to make a friend. And show you something I found. Tell me, what would happen if the people of Russia learned that their defender against the Omnics was actually getting her tech from the enemy? What would that do to the future of Russia? What do you want? The most powerful woman in Russia? I've always wanted a friend like that. So I'm thinking, I don't let these images appear on every holovid in the world. And you help out your new friend every now and then. What do you say? Clock's ticking, amiga.
As if I had the choice. Now what, friend?
I'll be in touch. Boop. Mission failed. Target escaped.
Get back to the ship.
Do you know why you are here?
I believe I do.
As the world teetered on the brink of anarchy, a new hope arose. An elite international task force charged with ending the war and restoring liberty to all nations. Overwatch. Soldiers, scientists, adventurers, oddities. Guardians who secured global peace for a generation. Under its steadfast protection, the world recovered. And today, though its watch has ended, its soaring ideals of freedom and equality will never be forgotten.
That was so cool! In that one battle, they had Soundquake. Remember, he has, like, chest missiles? So which one's your favorite? Mine's Fusionator. No. Tracer. Yeah, Tracer. She's like, cheers, love. The cavalry's here. Pew, pew, pew. Whoa. That's Doomfist's gauntlet. Oh, man. They said he could level a skyscraper. And remember, he was all fighting and Winston beat him and was like, Primal Punch!
That's only in the holovids. Everybody knows Overwatch got shut down. Half of them are just mercenaries now.
Enjoying the exhibit? All right, playtime's over. Get to cover.
Come on, move it!
There you are.
Psst, what are you looking at?
Don't worry, loves. Cavalry's here. Come on, big guy. Get up. Oh no!
Stay here.
Watch out!
Hey!
You know, the world could always use more heroes.
Well, that's a fine how do you do. What was it you think got us the boot? Stealing the Queen's cash? Blowing up her summer sack? The beatdown at the bar? Whatever it was, you really ticked off the big boss this time. I don't think they're gonna let us back in. No! Well, there's two things that solve every problem. Money and explosives. I've got an idea! Gotta get money, gotta get bombs, gotta get home to I can't wait to see the look on the Queen's face when she sees exactly who double-crossed her! So we're gonna go over the plan one more time, so you don't screw it all up! Alright, first, we light the fuse! Then, we put on our inconspicuous disguises and sneak into town. After that, we get our glorious blinged-out boom trolley right up to the boss's place, reveal our ingenious deception, and boom! They'll never see it coming! Oh, right! We need an escape plan. Take two. Light the fuse, inconspicuous, sneaking through town, front door, reveal our deception, then run like hell and boom! It's foolproof. Right! right! The gold! No point in blowing it up, so... Use inconspicuous trolley front door revealed! Grab the gold! And... Boom? Whatever you do, don't blow it. Inconspicuous.
Who is it?
Junkrat and Roadhog!
Oi, hit the road, mate!
Idiot.
It's Junkrat!
Humanity is always being tested. Conflict and war is the crucible through which we evolve. Those who fall will be forgotten. Those who rise up, their names will be remembered forever.
stand on the brink of a breakthrough in human evolution. I have dedicated my life to unraveling its secrets. I take risks that others would consider to be unwise, for I do not share their caution. Overwatch held back the pace of scientific discovery for decades. They believed my methods were too radical, too controversial, and they tried to silence me. But there were others in the shadows, searching for ways to circumvent their rules. Freed from my shackles, the pace of our research hastened. Together, we delved deeper into those areas forbidden by law, by morality, and by fear. New patrons emerged who possessed an appetite for my discoveries. And with this knowledge, what new world could we build?
The world is a scary place. Even here, in Numbani, we needed something to protect us. Enter the OR-15 defense bots. They took the old Edina model from the Crisis and gave them a complete makeover. They kept us safe. For a while. I was at the airport when Doomfist attacked. Poor bots didn't stand a chance. Everyone else gave up on you, but I saw what you could be. So I rebuilt you, upgraded your programming, and gave you a heart.
New personality module installed. System rebooted. OR-15 online.
No, that's no good. Every great hero needs a real name. What about Orisa? I made you to be strong and brave. You still have a lot to learn. And you'll probably mess up sometimes. But I know you'll become the hero we need.
My name is Orisa. I will keep you safe. That is my primary function.
I thought we talked about this. You don't have to do this anymore. Winston's message wasn't meant for you. This isn't your fight. Papa told me, after so many years of service, you gave Overwatch everything, and then they pushed you out. Why would you go back to them? What were you still fighting?
So, that's it. You're leaving us.
I have been called. I must answer. It is a great honor.
To disappear into some secret organization. Give up the glory of being a crusader? I don't think so.
He wishes he got picked.
The Crusaders are immortal defenders of Germany. People will be singing songs about our legacies.
Our legacies are our deeds. And this war is bigger than all of us.
Drop pods to the east, they're coming!
All right, people, they're playing our song. Stick with your dance partners. Let's crush those rust buckets.
Here's your walking stick, old man.
Live with honor.
Die with glory.
We workers, run! Rocket up! Fire!
I love the wind in my hair.
Get back and protect your team!
They're just slowing me down. Besides, they're fine!
Where is Reinhardt?
What is that?
That is mine!
Damn it, Reinhardt!
defenses?
Obviously. They're cutting us off! Let's move! That door won't hold. Get back to the unit. I will hold them off.
And let you have all the glory? We will fight our way back together!
No. I'm staying here.
But... without you...
Lieutenant! You took an oath to be a Crusader. Now, keep it.
I won't leave you!
The team needs you. Be their shield. Reinhardt, live with honor.
Die with glory, old friend. I have been called. I must answer. Always.
In stories, the heroes get the honor and glory. But their gleaming armor, their mighty weapons... The people who built them were heroes in their own right. And I thought I was gonna follow in their footsteps. But a hammer and tools can't fix every problem. There are some things that can never be repaired. It's not enough to wait until the battle is over to fix their armor and bandage their wounds. If you can fight at their side, you can try to keep the blows from falling. And maybe even protect them from themselves. I am Brigitte Lindholm, and I will be their shield.
Journal entry 1963-4, Harold Winston. Status update on Specimen 8. By now, we're all used to our super intelligent gorillas on the colony. But the hamster, we've named him Hammond, continues to be one of our biggest surprises. Even though he's grown from the genetic modification, we have more trouble keeping track of him than any of the other animals. Somehow, he managed to get out of his cage again. It took us days to find him. I can't help but wonder what it is he's looking for when he gets out there. He's shown impressive problem-solving skills and adaptability to new situations. And he's overcome all the challenges that have been placed in front of him. I, for one, can't wait to see what trouble the little guy gets up to next.